You can hear my mic, right? Okay. All right, cool. Thanks. Bye. Good evening and welcome to this Weather Now digital forecast. About a couple minutes past the top of the 8 o'clock hour. The forecast focus here this evening is still subtropical storm Alberto here in the extreme southern, kind of southeastern Gulf of Mexico. So I'm going to talk about Alberto, any forecast changes. There haven't been too many, but I'll break down where it is now, how strong it is, what it's going to be doing here over the next couple of days, and how it's going to impact our forecast here locally in the kind of in the sense of rain chances. So if you're watching in our WTOC News app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, streaming us on YouTube, you can also watch on Twitter and on Facebook this evening, and on those platforms I will be able to answer any questions that you may have. Of course, you can also ask questions on my Facebook page, WTOC Cutter Martin, or navigate over to my Twitter account at Cutter Martin. So right now, again, I'm going to be watching your questions come in. I will get to those. Do want to walk through the update on this system, get to a little bit of the forecast, including radar where it's raining right now, and then I will go back through and answer some of those. So here we are this evening. No big changes with the 5 p.m. update. Putting this map in motion on my weather computer here. We are seeing a roughly, disorganized system kind of looping, jogging around here. I know you see it moving off to the east, but we're not expecting any big forecast adjustments here. And, regardless of these little wobbles, remember, it's an imperfect movement. It's never going to move in a straight line as far as hurricanes, tropical systems are concerned. But regardless, again, we're just going to throw a lot of moisture our way. Already noticing the clouds out there this evening, those high-level clouds making for a pretty sunset, signaling all that tropical moisture up in the upper atmosphere, and then lower levels of moisture, or lower level moisture all the way down to the surface there is in place across Florida. That's going to be filtering northward into our forecast. So going through the track now over the next couple of days. Not too many changes since this morning's update. That had a change in it. The track did shift east. Forecast to make landfall now somewhere between, eastern Alabama coast, maybe Orange Beach, Gulf Shores area to Pensacola area. And this is still within that initial cone of uncertainty, which went from about Vermilion Bay, Louisiana, all the way to about Destin, Florida. So it is within that original cone, but the cone itself has shifted a little bit. And remember, this cone represents the area in which the center or the area of lowest pressure could travel across, but impacts will be felt outside of that cone. Forecast to transition into a tropical system, most likely by the time it makes landfall. That may or may not occur. Looking to see exactly how this evolves here over the next couple of days, but in general, subtropical or tropical, really just a difference in the dynamics of the system, the processes behind it all, but it's kind of just a sciencey thing. As far as impacts, it's going to be about the same thing. But one note here, with subtropical systems, you tend to find the greatest wind and the most persistent, the heaviest rain away from the center of circulation. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how that plays out here over the next couple of days. Regardless, though, our forecast, it is about cloud cover and it is about rain on your Sunday and on your Monday. In fact, I showed this on the News at 7. I've clipped that forecast, put it at WTOC.com as well if you'd like to watch the forecast in a more traditional sense, just your typical 3-minute or so weather. That's available at WTOC.com right now. But looking at your stormcast, not worried about storms, just a couple of showers out there, pretty isolated this evening. Not really worried about big-time storms or severe weather tomorrow, but it will be wet out there. A couple of thunderstorms embedded in there, but the risk of severe weather is very low. Monday, that risk of severe weather begins to creep up, especially along and south of the Altamaha River. You have a 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather, so very low. Nonetheless, 1 or 2 may become a little bit strong. So kind of walk through the forecast in a sense. Go into the WTOC TV Facebook page right now. I'm going to answer questions that may be coming in. And if you can bear with me, if it's loading up, I will be answering those questions as soon as that page loads. If you're watching on a platform like Roku, Amazon Fire, where you can't directly speak with me or ask me questions, feel free to navigate over to the Facebook page or mine, WTOC Cutter Martin, and I would be happy to help you out there. Okay, looks like we have a lot of questions coming in. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Jonathan, Randy, thanks for watching. Heather, Victoria, Allison, Eden is going to, she's asking, is it going to be getting a lot of rain? Eden, I think, that the entire area has a chance of rain. It's going to be kind of soggy Sunday into Monday, but in general, nothing we can't handle. It'll be heavy out there in a couple of spots, and I want to bring you over to Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar in a moment. First, we're going to walk through the forecast hour by hour. This is a forecast model. So we're going to walk through this, your Sunday and a bit of your Monday coming up. Let's see. Lisa, is it going to rain tonight up in Metter? We have a couple showers now, but overnight tonight is the quieter time. This is really tomorrow, especially daytime tomorrow, that we're going to see rain increase. Lisa, let's see. Nilda says we need rain, but not that much. And yeah, I think it's still going to be manageable. We're going to have quite a bit of rain, a lot of soggy weather here Sunday, Monday. But I still think for the most part, it's levels that we can handle. We may see isolated instances of street flooding and stuff like that, but I don't expect any major issues. So if you have plans on your Sunday, you have plans on your Monday, now's the time to look at the screen and listen a little bit more closely, going hour by hour. Here we are into tomorrow morning. This does bring showers into the area, especially coastal I-95 and south of 16 by 5, 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just be aware as you wake up tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit cloudy, and we're going to have showers increasing across the area. Here comes your next round of rain, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, but still primarily coastal and south of the Altamaha River or I-16 by mid tomorrow morning, and then rain just kind of increases from there, building northward. So by tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, a lot of widespread showery rains, lighter to moderate kind of steady rains, and embedded within that, a few thunderstorms producing very, very heavy rains and maybe some breezy to gusty winds out there rotating inland. This band will, each individual storm is moving from east to west, but the whole big band of rain is increasing and lifting northward. So this is about, not quite 24 hours away, about 23 hours on your Sunday evening. We're going to be talking about rain tomorrow evening across the area. That band of rain lifts northward up towards I-20, so even Augusta getting rain tomorrow around midnight. And we'll continue to see scattered showers and thunderstorms develop south of it through your Sunday night into our Memorial Day Monday morning. And on that note, let's go a little deeper into Monday. Maybe Monday morning. Predicting these bands this far out, it's a little bit questionable, but models have been pretty persistent in shifting this first band, the real focus for heavy rain, up towards I-20, Columbia, I should say, over to Augusta by early Monday morning. I think scattered showers at least, though, for our Monday morning early on. And then we will see rain increase once again, getting into mid-Monday morning, adding just a little bit of heat to the atmosphere, and bam, those clouds really grow, and the rain fills in with all the tropical moisture in place. So by 11 a.m., more heavy downpours moving through, and we'll continue to see that going forward even further through our Monday afternoon. Pretty much everyone has that shot at rain, low country all the way down to Douglas, Waycross, Baxley, Vidalia, Jessup. That's 1 p.m. Monday, big time barbecue time. There's going to be rain around, and the showers persist once again past sunset Monday evening into Monday night, and then back to more scattered downpours Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe a little drier and hotter Friday into next weekend and next Saturday. So obviously a lot of information I just threw your way. I'm cleaning out my tabs here on my phone. I'm going to open up the Facebook page once again and answer some questions, and while that is loading, gonna plug up the 7-day forecast, let it load up, and give you kind of an outlook here of how the week is going to play out. Because I know some of you are probably watching, you may have Monday off too, Memorial Day, but some of you may have vacation lingering into next week. And in general, we do expect that forecast to dry out a little bit further heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Still some scattered downpours though. Hey Donna, thank you for watching. Brenda says, rain, go away. Sean, thank you for watching. Hopefully this forecast helps you. It allows us to kind of get a little bit more in depth than even we can on TV and converse with you directly and help you plan. Hey, Caroline, thank you for watching. Jamie, hello to you too. Jamie's watching tonight. Thank you for y'all's viewership. And again, through Monday, Sunday, Monday, the rainiest days of the work week. Tuesday scattered, Wednesday scattered, Thursday scattered. And I'm thinking we're going to try to have high pressure kind of build in a little bit from the east Friday into Saturday. So looking hotter. It's going to be muggy, and rain chances a little bit lower Friday into Saturday as it looks right now, before possibly increasing those again as high pressure backs away once again late in the weekend, early the following work week. So that's kind of a layout for you. Want to remind you as well, of course, if you want to go forth with your Sunday plans, your Memorial Day plans, that's awesome. But I'm going to give you a way, after we answer some more questions, to kind of help plan around the rain a little bit. So just bear with me, and I'll talk about that in just a second. Kathy says, looks like it's going to be raining cats and dogs. From time to time it will, but it's not going to be absolutely constant that entire 36-hour window, just waves of rain moving through. Brenda says we need the rain. Some areas do, Brenda. Others are already soggy and they've been removed from drought, so feast or famine kind of thing. Some folks, soil is saturated and it's going to really run off here. Others do need the rain, and hopefully we can all cash in on some, especially the islands areas east of Interstate 95. Danielle, anything severe in Brunswick, the risk is low but not zero. 1 out of 5 in general, your risk, especially going into Monday. Danielle, hopefully that helps you plan there. Eunice, thank you for watching. That means a lot, and hopefully this forecast helps you. Janine, I don't think that a storm is going to shift our way. And even if it did, we're not expecting any big increase in impacts. Pretty dead set on that Alabama, Florida panhandle kind of landfall there. All the impacts being to the east primarily of the circulation, so a lot of rain here, but not to where it's going to really change the forecast as it looks right now, Janine. Ed says, so I'm guessing there's no chance of snow. No, Ed, there is no chance of snow. Sherry says, what about flying Friday to Indiana? I think you're going to be good to go as far as the weather is concerned here. Of course, there are a lot of hubs across the country, but right now, locally speaking, I think you're okay. Let's see. Leanne says, I'm glad when it's finally done raining. I like to enjoy some summer. We're just now getting into it. We had sunshine today. Why didn't you get outside today? It poured on me a little bit, only 10 minutes, and it's done. It was a good day, in my opinion, to get outside. Now, Sunday, Monday, a little bit harder to get outside, but still, if you have plans, go ahead, have fun. Just keep an eye on the forecast. You may have to move in every so often, kind of tug the pit a little closer to shelter with the rainfall around. Let's see. Tanisha, what about Beaufort, South Carolina? Same story. We're talking widespread rain. You're welcome, Catherine. Tanisha, widespread rain for Beaufort City, Beaufort proper. All the islands, Lady St. Helena, Paris, Hilton Head, the entire Beaufort County, we're talking rain tomorrow. And I know we might have some different viewers now, so I'm going to bring back our forecast model. It's a computer's idea of how the radar satellite may look through time. May not get it exactly right, but I think it has a good idea. Showers approaching the coast tomorrow morning. Cloudy-ist along the coast and south of I-16. But you may wake up and it's already looking a little wet out there. You may already have a shower tomorrow morning around breakfast time. More showers approaching mid-morning to noon. Again, it's going to take a while. These gradually, lifting from south to north and weakening, falling apart before they get inland. But you'll notice each little band of moisture makes it a little bit farther inland. And by tomorrow afternoon, we're talking rain. You can see up here in Beaufort, afternoon, evening, could be pouring tomorrow evening around 7 o'clock in Beaufort County, Tanisha. And you'll continue to see the rain bands through the morning, the overnight hours. Here you are on your early Wednesday morning, maybe going to work early. Still some showers around with some heavy rain just to your north and just to your west. Let's see. Leanne, glad you got outside. I am glad you got outside and were able to enjoy it. Allison, the risk of tornadoes is really low. Tanisha, this is on your Monday in Beaufort. We're talking rain. Scattered thunderstorms, heavy rain moving through the day. I can't give you an exact time frame, but here we are, noon Monday. This forecast model saying another wave of heavy rain is moving in noon Monday. So in general, Tanisha, it's going to be wet, and it's just going to be rounds of rain. You get a break, then it pours, then a break, and then it pours. That's probably going to be your Monday, especially up in Beaufort County, Tanisha. Kenny, thank you for watching. Lisa, hello to you. Thank you all for watching. And, even going into Monday evening, 8 o'clock, there's still going to be some rain scattered about on Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar. So no big changes from the last live update at 5 or the previous updates the past couple of days, we're still tracking, you're welcome, Tanisha, still tracking widespread but periodic rainfall on your Sunday, your Monday, waves of heavy rain moving through, and the WTOC weather app. This is that source I was talking about earlier, the way to kind of stay ahead of the game, to best plan around the rain tomorrow. You'll notice up at the top of the app, I've recorded and placed 2 videos in there talking about the number 1, Alberto, the latest update. Also about your wet Sunday, Monday, trying to time out the rain for you. So you can watch those not only tonight but also tomorrow morning. And then radar, this is going to be your best bet when planning around the rain coming up tomorrow and into your Monday. Simply set your location, or it doesn't appear that the app is loading up now. Simply set your location. There we go. And as you kind of roam about on Sunday, Monday, you can either go into settings. I'm going to show you how to do this. Going into settings here, you can do follow me, and it'll literally, as it says, follow you wherever you're going, and it'll alert you to weather wherever you are. Even if you're driving outside of Savannah or wherever you normally are located, you can follow rain and see exactly where it is in relation to you. For example, let's say you're going out to Eastman tomorrow, back inland, and you have a barbecue you're attending. You can look at past radar and future as it loads up, not only seeing where rain has been moving, but where it may go over the next few hours. This is all with the WTOC weather app. Of course, the 7-day, the hour-by-hour forecast there as well. So time now about 8:17. New model data, some updates coming in. Not expecting too many changes, though, but we will have updates coming up on the news at 11. Stay tuned with the WTOC weather app, and you can follow me on Facebook, WTOC Cutter Martin, or at Cutter Martin on Twitter. Wishing you a good Saturday evening, and hopefully you stay dry and can get your plans underway Sunday into Monday.